so very happy to be here. But before I get to talking, I would like to tell all of you that I truly love the Lord. Amen. There isn't anything that I can do in this world without the Lord in me. And I am so grateful. Again, I have to say it. I love the Lord. And then I'd like to introduce my trainer to you. He's in the back. You understand? Now, I have a creed that I live by. I live by this every day of my life. And I would like to share that with you. And I'll read it so I won't forget anything. I promise myself to be strong, that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. To talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person I meet. To make all my friends feel that there is something worthwhile in them. To look at the sunny side of everything and make my optimism come true. To think only the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. To forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. And this I try to do every day, to wear a cheerful expression at all times and give a smile to every living creature that I meet. To give so much time to improving myself that I do not have time to criticize others. To be too large to worry, too noble to anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. To think well of myself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but in great deeds. The last thing, to live in the faith that the whole world is on my side, so long as I am true to the best that is in me. I do this every day of my life. And I am 76 years of age. I have been married 57 years. I have one son, and he's 55. One grandson, 16. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What is a strong woman? Can anyone tell me what a strong woman is?
A woman who endures.
That is true. Anybody else have something to say on that?
A woman that loves God.
That's true. Anything else?
Have confidence in herself.
There you go. That's good. Now, I summed up something, and I'm going to pass this on to you. A strong woman is ageless. She is everywhere. She is not defined by her shape or size, but rather by her personal strength. She demonstrates emotional and spiritual endurance and mental and physical strength to help her overcome daily stresses. She strives for harmony within herself and brings peace and balance to those around her in her culture, in her community, in her career. I have a mantra that I live by, and it's determined, dedicated, disciplined to be fit. I wear that on all of my shoes. It's right on the side here. Determined, dedicated, disciplined to be fit. My journey started at the age of 56. My sister and I were invited to a church picnic, and we were told we could wear bathing suits. Well, she and I hadn't had a bathing suit on in years. We went to purchase them. We put them on, and she looked at me and laughed. I looked at her and laughed. We went to the church picnic. However, we didn't put the bathing suits on. But sitting there, we found out a place where ladies were going to exercise. She and I went there to exercise. After a while, my sister really got toned, but I didn't, because I didn't really want to do it. I was just following her because I wanted to do everything that she did except exercise because I was lazy. So I noticed that she was in the newspapers, she was on television, she was making speeches, and I had the audacity to get jealous. She said, if you want what I'm doing, you get busy. I went on and I started exercising, okay? Then she said to me, you know what we're going to do? We're going to be 2 seniors who will be in the Guinness Book of World Records, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and we will also try to inspire and motivate others about the importance of living a healthy, happy, confident lifestyle. And we have to practice what we preach so that everyone will do this. I said, okay. To make a long story short, one day she said to me she had different problems. She said to me, you know, I awakened, I had such a terrible headache, I just didn't know what to do. I had to run water on my head so my head would feel better. She went the next time, felt like water was running in her ears. The next time, she couldn't see out of one eye. She had so many different symptoms, but we didn't think it was anything. But anyway, she ended up, we took her to the hospital. She had a brain aneurysm and she died. Well, I didn't know what to do with myself because she and I were together from age 5 and 6. If you saw one, you saw the other. So I said, oh, what can I do now? Now I don't have anyone. My baby sister said, you have me. But that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the other sister. Well, I went in the house. I lost my faith. I didn't want to go to church. I didn't want to do anything. Can I tell you? And you know, this is terrible. I hated God because how could he do that? How could he take my sister away from me? I ended up with high blood pressure, panic attack, depression, you name it, I had it. I stayed in that house, I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then finally, one day in a dream, my sister said to me, you aren't doing what you said you were going to do if something happened to me. Get up and get out and do what we said. I couldn't do it right away. Finally, I got up, I went to church. When I got in church, they were playing a hymn. Here I am, Lord, it is I, Lord. I have heard you calling through the night. I will go, Lord, where you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I stood up and I said, restore to me the joy of my salvation. Restore to me the joy of each new day. Give me back the love that I once had for you, and never, ever let me slip away. I got myself together, went back to the gym, started working out, I had a friend who was taking me back and forth to the gym. He finally said, you know, you said you're going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. You told your sister that that's what you two would do. So to make a long story short, I was at a bodybuilding show, and my trainer back there had the most beautiful shows. And he asked me, he didn't even know me, he asked me to present the trophies. Well, I got up on the stage and I presented the trophies. Well, honey, I was so happy to present those trophies. I mean, I really got carried away with that. So my buddy said to me, that's who you need to ask to help you to be a bodybuilder. I walked up to him a while later, and I told him I wanted to become a bodybuilder. He said, well, I thought you already were. You were already a bodybuilder. I said, no. So he said, I want you to train with me, but we're going to do it online. So I want you to take pictures, send them to me. When you send these pictures to me, then I'll tell you what workouts you need to do. So I did that. Finally, when he started training me online, he saw that my body had changed, and he said, now come to me. So I went to his center. Well, I said to him, I do not want big muscles. I just want to be toned. That is all I want. He said, Miss Ernie, you will not have big muscles. You do not have the testosterone to have big muscles. What I'm going to do is to create a body that when women or whomever would look at you would know that they too can get the same thing. You don't want to have, which he repeated to me, the big muscles. All you want to be is toned, and that's the way it has me to. Well, we got busy, and I didn't want my husband to know that I was going to have to put on this little skimpy suit. So my husband says, well, I'm coming to the show, and he's the chairman of the trustee board of church. So music started playing, and I was behind the curtain. I peeped out there, and I could see him. I said, what am I going to do? So the music played more. How do you like it? Have any of you heard that song? More. How do you like it? How do you like it? Well, I strutted my did my little thing, got down on the floor. Oh, dear God. Went on. It worked. Got up. Do you know that Yanni Schamberger, when he got the results, I came in first place in my age category. Is that right, Yanni? What was it?
Yes, you did.
Next thing I knew, Yanni had gotten a call from Guinness, and they wanted to check to see if I was the oldest female competitive bodybuilder. So they checked it out. Well, ended up I was. We went to Rome. My sister was born March the 16th. I arrived in Rome on her birthday, March the 16th. The license on the car was 3/16. I got to the hotel. The music that was playing was her favorite song, MacArthur Park. I carried her ashes with me, and I spreaded them over Rome as much as I could. And I was so grateful that I was able to do that. Then we had, these humongous bodybuilders, old lady can get carried away sometimes. These big guys were standing by me, and Yanni had choreographed the routine, and then they had to pick me up. Oh, shit. Mother let them pick up, I just laid there. Then I had to go up and get my certificate and my medal. Then from there, things have been going on and on and on. I've made Ripley's Believe It or Not, been on various television shows. But I may be staying up here acting vain, but believe you me, I love all of you. Without all of you, I am absolutely nothing. All of you make me feel great. I do not mind taking my time. If someone asks me, may I have a picture? I don't care. I will stand if it's all day and I will have pictures taken. If I'm out eating and someone will come to me, I know you're eating, but can I have a picture? By all means, I stop. I get letters. I try to write back to the people who write to me. In fact, Tuesday is my day that I give back to others because I do want to talk to others and tell them what they can do to get fit. And don't you know, after I started exercising, I take no more high blood pressure. I do not take any more pills for panic attacks. I am not suffering with depression. All of those things that I had going on, God is good. God is good. I have more years behind me than I have in front of me. So what I have left is to help others. You know that song, If I Can Help Someone. You know it. So that's what I'm all about. And with my husband in the mornings, before I leave the house to go running, I'm up 2:30. I'm eating my breakfast. I have my devotions. That's very important. And before I leave, poor guy, I say, oh, I can't sit down. Got to keep a rolling like the rolling of a song. Today I am happy and free. And he says, please, hurry up and stop. And I am on my way.